City. Yeah. Spin City on the screen, got the room on 10. Breaking news, panel smoke, then he does it again. The bass in the morning, debauchery at night. He steps in loud and he don't back right. Clip it, post it, watch the chat explode. One more take, then he takes the road. He talks that talk with a grin and a stare. The other side's talking, he already there. Hold up, here he comes. Hands in the air, let the verdict come. No more hush, no more shade. Spin City live and the whole place sways. Spin City, he don't play it safe. Spin City, bringing fire to the face. MAGA on the mic, and he says what he means. Spin City, shaking up the scene. Panels in a circle, everybody wants a turn. He leans in hard, let the hot takes burn. Protest on the tickle, riot in the thread. He talks over the chaos with a raised up head. Yell a little louder, make the point land clean. Cut through the noise like a headline machine. If they come for the room, he comes right back. One more clash and the whole beat snaps. Hold up, here he comes. Hands in the air, let the verdict come. No more hush, no more shade. Spin City live and the whole place sways. Spin City, he don't play it safe. Spin City, bringing fire to the face. MAGA on the mic, and he says what he means. Spin City, shaking up the scene. When the mics get hot and the comments fly, he laughs at the noise and he calls it live. One more round, let the sparks go wide. Spin City standing on the right side. Spin City, he don't play it safe. Spin City, bringing fire to the face. MAGA on the mic, and he says what he means. Spin City, shaking up the scene.
Oh, weird. The wife just said it's raining. That's crazy. You're on mute, rookie.
Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, everybody. I just fucked up. I can't believe I did that. Rookie fucking move. Rookie move. Everybody in the back can laugh at me later. Mr. Balderson, we've got some really, really exciting news. You need to turn your mic up, sir. You sound like a rooster clucking. Anyway, we've got some real exciting news this evening. We are officially now.
Is that better?
Yes, that's much better. That's much better. We are officially going to DC. We will be live all day from the 3rd and the 4th till midnight, 1 o'clock, whatever it is for the fireworks display in Washington, D.C., sir. We are in cooperation with my other job as the panelist over on America Rising Media. It is a great day. We've got the approvals. We've got everything we need to get there and get things started. We are going to do some crowdfunding opportunities. Please, if you can help us. Yeah, do that. Yeah, Moon. Spin's finally going to do the sleep live. Yes, I'm going to sleep. But yes, Mr. Balderson, good evening, sir.
Good evening, Spin.
What is this prompt about? I think we need to get a direction, and then we're going to bring the panelists up. And
I'm not sure where everybody's going to take it, but it appears to primarily be centered around the Supreme Court. And there's a movement by the Brennan Institute and a bunch of other people to try and number one, institute term limits overall for higher court judges. They're trying to impose 18 years was the one they're throwing around to avoid political entrenchment.
Mm-hmm.
And that they're putting a ban on gifts for judges, which I did not even know that was a thing, to be honest. That's absolutely crazy that you can give judges gifts. Was there limits on it? I don't know. And doing some things to really employ and really clamp down on ethics, and if they don't follow it, making recusal easier. So this would really I'm in favor of this. There's some in the last 20 years has been some real bad decisions by 30 years, 40 years, some real bad decisions by some of these Supreme Court justices who get put in and have a lifetime appointment, and there's nothing you can do about it. And honestly, politically, they've been trying to use that as a weapon for a number of years. The Democrats have been real big about let's flood the court, because I don't remember the exact number of Supreme Court justices that it's allowed, but it's something like 100. It's a crazy number, and there's very few comparative to what there could be.
Sure.
So,
and I think we could probably also go into maybe term limits of Senate and everything like that too.
Now we're cooking with fire.
Yeah, exactly. So we've got our resident First Amendment auditor and constitutionalist, Mr. Clay, Mr. Brick Petitions. Good evening, sir. We have our resident For the Win, Mr. For the Win. Good to see you. Kraut Mick is in the back. We will be posting the StreamYard link. Anybody else is welcome to come up. Mr. Clay, good to see you. I hope that you enjoyed the really good news. And we can start out with the good news, and then you can give your opening statement about the prompt tonight, sir. How are you?
Sure, yeah, appreciate it. Good to see you, Spin, Ben, For the Win, Kraut, all the chat, all the folks out there. So yeah, no, it is super exciting. Really awesome to see you going out there to cover the 250. That's awesome.
Yeah, I just created more work for you too, but
that's okay.
And Mr. Balderson,
I love participating. Yeah, this is gonna be exciting. So definitely tune in on the 3rd and the 4th for that, folks. And then as far as the information tonight, some interesting stuff. I know a lot of people have talked about these things in the past, especially term limits. I mean, the first time I ever heard of term limits was from my stepfather, when I was a kid. And, of course, he was proposing, talking to me, they should have term limits in the Senate and the judges and all that. And so even if we can get it at least somewhere, I think that's a great idea. And then, of course, you got some of these other things that are being proposed. Some of them I might agree with, some of them I might not. And I'd like to go over all of it and kind of see where we're at on all these things.
Alrighty, thank you very much.
I see
Mr. For the Win.
What up, everybody? Ben, Spin, Clay, Kraut. I'm with you guys. Where the fuck are we going to take this prompt here tonight? This can go in many, many, many different directions here. So I guess I'll piggyback after Clay here. Term limits. I mean, I was always in the agreement, yeah, we should have term limits. What the fuck are we letting these people in here all the time for 40 plus years? It's crazy. But then I started realizing, and I'm like, they're in here for 40 plus years because they're career politicians and our voting systems are completely fraudulent. And I feel like we need to fix those first and then let things play out, because I don't think we would keep electing these same old bastards all the time. So I'll leave it at that.
All righty, Mr. Kraut, Mr. Kraut, your opening statement, sir.
What up? What up? I did a share screen. I don't know if you can see that or not. If you want to pull it up, I believe that's the basis of it. But what I'm reading, I'm for some of it, especially the term limits. But until we really dive into it, and when other people are talking, I'm going to go further down the list and get more in depth into it. But it seems like it could help the people out, and maybe limit the corruption and the power that these 40 plus years politicians can hold. But that's all I got for now.
Mr. Balderson, your opening statement, sir.
I vaguely remember in high school them teaching that the reason that the higher court judges did not have a term in any way, shape, or form was so that way pressure could not be applied to them during an election cycle or things like that, to try and maintain their job, so that way they could be free from influence. You know, a lot of things they start with a possibly good idea. I don't know if that was a great idea or not, but we're obviously seeing the downfalls of that system. The Supreme Court's made a lot of real controversial decisions against the Constitution, and they're supposed to be the last bastion against violations of the Constitution. And it seems like they've weasel wormed their way into doing a lot of things. Clay likes to bang his drum about many of them, and he's right, and people need to listen to that. So I think I would have to be in favor of a lot of these things. Also, I did not know judges could get gifts, and you got to imagine some of these high court judges, then they must be getting extravagant gifts. Obviously that's going to influence the way people see things. Some of these bigger cases, it makes sense where people get off that shouldn't have gotten off. You understand that influence is being wielded somewhere. And as it said, there's a lot of politics going on, whether you're happy with what the judge decided or not. If it was because of political reasons, and that's just absolutely wrong. It's not how the judicial system's supposed to work. It's how the legislative and Senate and the House and everything are supposed to work, and executive. So I think I'm probably in favor of it, but I haven't put a whole lot of thought into it, so I don't know if I could change my mind on it, but I doubt it.
Awesome. Thank you, Mr. Balderson. I will open up the floor. We are about to be rated by the Sleepy Tomato, Sarah. One is coming to you, Mr. Balderson. One's coming, and the other one's coming to me. So we will be getting their viewers here momentarily. As she just said, okay, get the fuck out of here on stream. So, Mr. Clay, any thoughts to anything that has been said so far?
Yeah, sure. And I appreciate you guys' thoughts, especially Ben. Yeah, I mean, I've been talking, about the Supreme Court and what they've been able to essentially spearhead legislation with, because obviously if the court says that they're going to back a certain way that the rest of the government does things, then the legislation and the executive branch are going to go, oh, okay, well, I guess the court's going to make their decision on that in the future, and I might as well just go ahead and legislate it and turn it into an executive power. So that's very accurate. The idea of term limits, it seems as if pretty much everybody here has looked at that and standardized a reasonableness there, that at least there needs to be something. 18 years? Yeah, I'm down with that. I was thinking more something like 20, so when they say 18, I hear a lot of people say 15. A lot of people will say 10. So 18 seems to be a decent medium, in my opinion.
Is that just for higher court judges, or is that also for legislators?
I think that it would, what's being proposed in the bill, which I haven't looked deeply into it because this is just a proposal right now, is just after 18 years, justices would transition into senior status instead of holding active lifetime voting power. So I'm not even sure exactly how it's implemented. But 18 years of active service means sitting on the bench, I would assume. So that would only be for justices, I'm assuming as well. So probably not for the legislators, not for the senators. That is, I know that's going to be a whole nother issue. And the thing too is, a lot of times these bills end up getting passed with a whole bunch of things, or not passed because there's a whole bunch of things proposed with a whole slew of things, and the legislators won't come, even a little bit this way or a little bit that way because they see something in there that they don't like. But if they can stick to simple reforms, like, okay, well, we're just going to propose like 18 years in this one, and we'll pass that. And then we'll come to an agreement on something else, like no gifts, right? And we'll pass that. I think the trouble here may come in that there's actually quite a bit in this bill. It seems like 4 or 5 things that it's mentioning. Something about backlogs, splitting the Ninth Circuit is in there. Nationwide judicial orders. Not sure exactly what that's about. And then, of course, the 18 years. And the immigration thing as well. So there's an immigration thing in there where it's proposing possibly splitting the immigration system off of the generalized federal system. So I don't know exactly the proposal about that. But, yeah, I think because of the cramming effect here, that they may run into some issues. So as far as the 18-year cap, I think that's a great idea. I mean, I like I said, I was thinking 20, but 18's good with me.
I've always said that, as the president, I think maybe 18 would be too much, because I mean, look, I'm going to use John Kennedy for just a second. Mr. Balderson, Mr. Tom Carpenter comes in with the big 50 and says, Beard Care Product Fund. What say you, sir?
Hail, Tom Carpenter. Good to see you, brother. You had me laughing my ass off the other night. Well, not so much out loud because my voice is shot and it's just now coming back. You had me laughing my ass off. What's up, Ant?
Hello. Awesome. I apologize. Obviously, money comes first. I think it should be along the term lines of the president. And I'm going to use John Kennedy as an example. He's been in the Senate for as long as I can remember. Although he's funny and based as fuck. I mean, wouldn't you think that we need a new breath of fresh air up there? I mean, I don't know how anybody else feels, but there probably should, other people should have a chance.
Senator Kennedy from Louisiana. Are you like bagging on fucking the fucking
Oh no, I'm not bagging on him. I love the guy. He's fucking great. But I mean, I think other politicians should have a chance. I mean,
no, I agree. The term limits are ridiculous. Not the lacking of term limits on these legislator positions is absolutely insane. There's legislators in there that have been in there my whole fucking life. That's insane. I've got grandkids. I've got grandkids that are like a couple years from making their own kids. I mean,
Sure.
Are you kidding me? I could be a great grandfather, and this same person has been in the legislative branch the entire time, and then
Yeah.
the whole time banging a drum talking about how the other side is the one fucking things up, but they've been there my whole life. Apparently, you're not very good at your fucking job, sir.
Well, and I'm even saying,
As far as the courts go, so I looked up this whole gift problem, and it says for decades, justices have relied on a personal hospitality loophole to avoid disclosing food, lodging, and entertainment received at the personal residences of an individual or on a property owned by that individual.
right, makes sense. You know, I guess I think it should be even under. I mean, obviously, the president and the vice president can only be run for 8 years in their entire life. I think it should start just under. Or
The
am I
vice
right?
president? I don't think the vice president actually has term limits.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm-
vice
I'm-
presidency, I don't
I
think has
think
term limits.
for some reason I think they do.
Nope,
And then-
vice president does not.
The vice
Yeah,
president
because
does
wasn't
not.
Joe Biden
Nope.
Obama's VP?
And the term limits are actually reserved for the voting block. It's actually not even reserved for secession, right? So a
Right.
president who's served 2 terms can still serve a third term if they're vice president.
Or
Well, yeah,
somewhere in
okay,
the lane of
okay.
secession.
I was wrong. You're right. I'm
Doesn't even have to be the
I-
vice president. Like
My
my Secretary of State and the 2 above you get knocked out, you're next in line.
Yeah. So
My
I mean,
question with
it's-
the
I
court,
think head of state's third. I could be wrong.
my question with the court
Not head of
is,
state, Secretary of State. Excuse me.
my question with the court is when they're saying 15 or 18 years, is that 18 total years of federal appointment, or is that or is it they served in a lower court and got brought up to the Supreme Court and they get 18 years just solely in the Supreme Court? It is my question.
I'm just doing a cursory search on it. If somebody finds it before I do, just go ahead and jump in.
I
It's
mean,
fine.
18 years in the Supreme Court, you're pretty old by the time you're even going to get nominated to the Supreme Court. So that seems kind of long at that point, doesn't it?
Oh, absolutely.
yeah. You
But I
still-
mean,
So I'm just getting over here from Sarah's. What's the too long didn't read on the topic?
Okay, the topic is the new federal judicial reform protecting citizens or corrupt politicians? And we also added about Congress and the Senate.
Well, I mean, the Supreme Court just ruled that using weed doesn't disqualify you from your Second Amendment rights. So they're doing some stuff for us.
did they?
Yeah.
Nice.
Just because
I
you use
don't-
marijuana, it does not disqualify you from owning or purchasing firearms anymore. Or at least that's
That's
my
a
take from
big,
the ruling.
that's a big deal because in California they've held that over people's heads for a long ass time, and people don't realize how often grows get raided by people because they assume they don't have a gun.
Well, that's why I wanted Hunter Biden to go to trial. Not because I thought he was innocent or good, but because the case itself would help all of us if he won. Having to declare that thing on a federal form is a violation of your Fifth Amendment rights.
Yeah.
Right.
Clear cut. Like how is it not?
Well, I
don't think
mean,
we- Go ahead.
just remember though, federally, if
I like
I'm
the new ant.
Clay, do you remember what weed became as a schedule that Trump did?
Yeah, it's
Three.
the lowest schedule. Schedule is it 3.
Yeah.
Schedule 3. Yeah.
Yeah, the lowest
Okay, so
schedule.
federally, federally, it is still illegal.
Correct. Yeah.
It is the state's provision that it is not. But
It's,
in
it's
Uh,
recreationally illegal. It's medicinally okay.
Yeah, it's
Right,
recognized
right.
as
Change with it now.
medicinally useful.
Yeah,
So
and
if
it's
you're a
always
doctor
been
prescription, then it's legal.
and it's always been testing approved. So you could get a license through the federal government for certain testing with all of the substances. That's why it's called controlled substance on the schedules.
Right.
But it was a Schedule 1, which means it has no medicinal value. But also, the federal government holds the patent for medicinal marijuana and has for decades had medicinal marijuana patients. So they had all of us on this. There's no medicinal value. Now they've moved it to medicinal, so that's why you can fly with it and do shit like that.
Right, but my question is, federal trumps state. So when you go and apply, I haven't had to apply. I have plenty of things to protect myself. Isn't it a federal form?
Yeah, but the thing you're not catching is the federal said now medicinal is okay. So if you have
medicinal, okay, that's what I missed was the medicinal. I apologize. I apologize.
So if you have a medicinal license, even federally, you're just fine. They're like, nope, that's covered under medicinal.
So basically now they can't stop you or not stop you, but they can't hold that against you for using it medicinally.
Correct. And also, even if you're using it recreationally, it doesn't upcharge you for having a gun. The gun still would be in your purview.
Makes sense. That makes sense. I mean, look, if you're under the influence of any substance, you probably should not have possession of a lethal weapon, but at least it's coming to reality now, is what I'm saying. Or in today's society, I think most states have now approved the medical card or whatever,
Like
whatever it is.
40 states, I believe, have medical marijuana.
Yeah, 40 or 42.
Yeah, it's
Who are the holdouts?
It's almost everybody. No, the people you would think.
Hey, sir,
Oh,
I
okay.
would disagree with you. Spin, I'm about to disagree with you, and you're a moderator.
Ooh-wee.
Go ahead, disagree with me. I'll argue with you.
Yeah, you made a statement, and then I'll use a very clear-cut example. You made a statement just now. I believe that if you partake in a controlled substance or anything of that matter that can affect you mentally, that you shouldn't own a firearm.
No, you should not possess a firearm.
Like
while
on you,
you're
like you can own
inebriated?
it, just not on your persons.
Correct.
Yeah,
you should not possess it.
And running
Yeah,
around with
that's
a gun.
reasonable.
Okay. Well, no
If you're-
disagreement then.
If you're in a mind-altering substance,
I was about to
absolutely,
say,
no,
I
you
was
should
like,
not.
wait
I
a
don't care
minute, I'm
what it
about to
is,
get
recreational or medical. You should not be using something dangerous like a firearm. Potentially
Yeah,
dangerous.
no, I agree with
You were
that.
going to get
I agree
me.
with that.
Not
But
happening.
also, while I'm able to talk, I want to add, I don't think any crime
I'll be right back.
that doesn't affect other people should take away any of your rights. Like you know, if you get caught with, we already went through the weed thing. They made that deal, but even if you get caught with like a couple grams of coke that you're not selling to nobody, it's you want to use it. I don't agree with that shit. Maybe you spend like a couple months in jail or whatever, but your rights shouldn't be taken away. Now, if you're going around robbing a motherfucker, beating them up, or robbing a bank, or constantly assaulting people, yeah, your ass needs to get locked up. And maybe you should really look at if you should have that Second Amendment right. Because regardless of what certain people on here say, rights are abstract and not everybody has rights.
So there's a lot of confusion on that matter. A lot of people think that, well, first off, the first things that you said, that those are just misdemeanors and those you'd never lose your rights over. Misdemeanors is something dealt with your county courthouse, your, some of them is, damn near traffic court. They're not going to take away any of your rights. You're going to get a punishment. You might lose temporary rights, rights, like say you're on probation for 6 months or something. But then you're
Uh,
talking about felonies. So a lot of people think that you automatically lose your voting rights and your gun rights for being a felon. Now, that's not necessarily true. A lot of times that's state by state. And so, and for both things. So depending on what state you were arrested or charged in, you may or may not be able to get your rights. Like in South Dakota, as long as you weren't violent, they give you your gun rights and your voting rights as soon as you're off parole.
Oh, yeah. So I guess the courts are kind of working how I just explained it. Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
so
agree with that for the most part. Because again, if the crime you commit only affects you, like regardless if it's a misdemeanor, I don't know if there's any felony crime that only affects you, but let's say there is, for the sake of the argument.
I possessed too much marijuana, and that's what my crime was. That's why I have my gun rights.
Oh, okay, yeah.
and the state that you're in is the one who charged you as opposed to the federal. So
Yeah.
obviously, if you were to go to a different state, their rules may they may honor that state and then they may not, right? So it kind of depends on which state you go to, how much they honor, and sometimes they don't honor anything. Yep.
Well, I know if you do something really fucking bad here in Florida, you cannot have you cannot possess a firearm the rest of your life.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Florida's
think
a tyranny state.
Yeah.
Well, but also I think most states, if you were violent, they take away your gun rights basically forever. If you were violent in your crimes,
I will
a
say you can get
restraining
it,
order or a
you can-
protection order, if you've ever had one, they're taken away forever.
You can get your rights back. You can petition to get them back in Florida, though. You can, and it's a stupid process and it costs
dude,
money.
all you had to do to get a protection order was date a stupid hoe.
That's and if that stupid hoe says that you smacked her or she's afraid of you, and they get a protection order or a restraining order, whatever you want to call it, that's the first thing they take away.
I will say
Weapons.
too, Florida actually is a little bit stricter on their protection orders as well than some of these other states. So typically, they either want you to be a family member. Most judges honor that, and then the other thing is you either that or live with the person. If it's like just it was a friend that you used to hang out with and you guys don't get along anymore. You even got into a fight a couple of times and now he wants or she wants to get into a restraining order. The judges typically don't honor those types of things because you're not a family member and you never lived together. So Florida's pretty good about honoring
I get
the
I
reality of the
understand
situation too. So,
But I mean, there are some liberal states where, boom, fucking Pennsylvania is one of them. If you have ever had one, they call it a PFA, protection from abuse.
Dude,
That's
my neighbor
anybody.
tried to take one out on me because he's fucking scared of my cows.
what?
Scared of your what?
Cows.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And he's scared of the alpacas too. He told the cops if they ever come over into his land and do something and hurt him, and then we're all going to be liable. Like,
So they tried to get a
no, they didn't even go down to his land. They never do.
Balder's
Like
got
the-
enemies even in the fucking sticks, man. That's crazy.
Crazy.
Oh, this dude is on LSD like a motherfucker. There's actually a video of him, and he says that I use my demon powers. He's like, first he said I use my Satan powers, but then he's like, no, he's a friend of Satan. I'm a demon, and I use my demon powers to control the animals, and they're gonna charge him and shit. And this dude said this and made a TikTok about it, like this was a good idea.
That motherfucker watched The Witch too many times.
Like this shit is wild.
Ben, you're putting me on right now.
No, dude, you want me to pull it up?
No. He tried to get a restraining order on you because of your cows and alpacas?
Yeah.
Did you have the chocolate milk variation? Was that why?
Yeah, no, I had red. I might have had strawberry milk.
Hey, I got a question for y'all real quick off topic. What y'all think of my background? I'm trying to get that fucker to move. I'm still learning everything. Like I'm gonna have it move at one point. What y'all think?
It reminds me of when Budweiser tried to do that tranny, and then like immediately when that backfired, they did that Super American commercial right after that. It reminds me of that second commercial.
Oh, but I never had anything that would make me try extra fucking hard to relate with the American people. I just figured, I had the German Irish flag up there for a minute. Let me so I did the chat GBT type shit.
I was just giving you a little bit of shit while telling you that.
So,
Ben, with a straight fucking face. Oh, hold on, Clay. Just 1 second, please. With a straight face, please tell me again why somebody tried to get a restraining order on you.
Because my cows and alpacas are going to hurt him. They're going to go down on his land one of these days, and they're going to hurt him, and then we're all going to be liable.
Clip that shit.
Stampede. Dun, 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 dun,
What the
stampede.
fuck does an alpaca or a cow? Dude, you just put me in instant fucking brain hurt right now.
Left out that I'm going to use demon powers to make them stampede at him. So
Satan powers.
Well,
Yeah.
there is a lot of in the occult. There is a lot of like worshiping of like half man, half goat type motherfuckers, and this dude is on LSD. So
He thought he saw a Viking
can
up
you
on the
send
hill.
me a remedy for brain hurt, please? With your scientific.
I got a remedy.
It's
I got
called
a remedy,
THC.
bro.
Yeah, my wife just walked in. You can ask her if this is a true story. She just walked in and didn't hear any of this. Christy, did Adam try to take a fucking restraining order on us because of the cows and the alpacas?
Yes, because you're the beast master. Hang on. Let me come over there.
That is the most absurd fucking thing that I have heard today.
Okay. My husband is the beast master, and he can control the animals. So naturally, obviously, as the beast master, what do you do but send your cows stampeding at your neighbor that doesn't live there? And yeah. So just don't piss off the beast master and you'll be okay.
And Hurricane Run comes in with the big 50 and says, Cow Alpaca Defense Fund. Mr. Balderson, what say you, sir?
Thank you very much I wasn't sure if we were going to go to court on it. He kept taking them out. And then this last time, he tried to have the cops serve me, and the cops called me and they're like, hey, can you come meet us in town? And I was like, tip for what? And they're like, so we can serve you this stuff from Adam. And I was like,
Because we don't have a four-wheel drive
available. Because we don't have a four-wheel drive available. And I was like, no, I'm not going to go into town and waste my time so that way you can help my neighbor harass me. That's insane. And so then they just gave up.
Have you ever heard any shit like this in your fucking life?
Boulder, you should have told him to just bring a helicopter up in this bitch if you want to serve me.
Yeah.
For half the mountain would be up in arms over that.
Yeah, they'd be mad about that.
The good news is that $49.99 in today's economy, that will buy exactly 2.78 more feet of fence, and it is indeed going to go to the defense fund.
Or it'll buy 3 cases of 16-ounce beers.
Or seeds for the garden.
Ben, oh my God, clip that shit.
Yep.
So does that really roll into our prompt? Or is this protecting citizens, or is this enabling corrupt politicians ultimately? Right.
And this
we don't have 4-wheel drive. You're in California, like nice budget there, guys. You don't have fuck off.
Oh, dude. Not only that, because So I live in Humboldt County, which is actually a very small county. It's not as small as Trinity, which is like the biggest county landmass in California and the smallest fucking population wise. It's only like 1,800 people in the whole county. Well, Humboldt's a little bigger, but not a lot. So everything that's governmental is clear up in Eureka. Well, it takes me when I talk about going to the grocery store taking me 2 hours, that's because that's in Eureka. And so they got to drive for 2 hours to get out here. And I know where I am. The problem is that GPSs don't work out here. If you try to, now this lady died, but the GPS used to take you up to this lady's place that got abducted by aliens, and she was not happy about it. And anybody that got on her land was probably trying to help abduct her and take her to aliens again, and she shot for real shot at you. So it wasn't great to go up to her place, and so it was hard to find me. And then when you get here, my roads are literally like something that you see on a rock crawler track, where they're like fucking timing themselves to go up them crazy fucking steep shitty ass fucking areas. That's my basic driveway.
That's wild, dude. You're like mountain men up there.
Yes.
Did they
It's
have
very
like
defensible.
did they have like a history channel like themed on you guys, like a show?
They had a Netflix documentary done at literally where I live. It's called not my house. The house is probably quarter mile that way.
That's cool.
Can somebody please cash app me like $10 so I can order a fucking bottle?
Yeah, but I live on Murder Mountain. They made a net.
Fuck.
Yeah. So then besides just the roads, it's also Murder Mountain for a string of lots of murders over the years.
Over lots and lots.
Like one of them was 2 Christians that were batshit crazy.
Cultists.
They were like Christian cultists, and they would lure sinners back to their camp and then kill them and disperse the body. And they did that to a shit ton of people. They were actually real serious mass murderers. And then a guy brought up a guy came up here and had a partnership growing. And at the end of the season, rather than pay this kid, he shot him and then took him out and buried him, which has happened a lot around here, I think. And but this kid had friends and a family, so when they started digging around for him, well, then it got around town. So then I guess it was Thanksgiving, I think. Yeah. There used to be a local bar down here that the stories that come out of that place are fucking crazy by my standards. And I've lived a rough life, including being in the military and going overseas. And so this was shit I've never seen or heard of. And fucking they call them the Alder Point 8. And they fucking got together and they decided we're not going to put up with this. And they went and they fucking hogtied this guy to a chair. And then they shot, and he wouldn't tell him where the kid was. So they shot him, like, I think it was in the leg and in the ear, in the knee or in the ear. And then after getting shot a couple times, then he was a little more lubricated for giving up where that body was. And then, so then he went and took him to the body and they dug that kid up. And then, so then all that shit went down. And then during that whole thing, one of the guys that was in trouble for that, another kid was watching his property and he got into a fight with another guy that was watching another guy's property, and they started arguing back. So he shot the dude, and then another dude came to do it to take care of a different property. So 2 dudes went out and then they shot each other, and it was a lot of killing up here. Yeah. So it's called Murder Mountain. That was when the cannabis was illegal days, though. Like,
anyway, back to the prompt. You got my brain fucking hurt. Clay, you had something to say, sir.
Yeah, so I did look up the 18 years thing. And I was finding a few things. So yeah, the 18-year limit would be imposed upon the Supreme Court alone, is the proposal. So the rest of the judges would not have any limits imposed. They would still be serving for lifetime appointments. All the district judges, yada yada. And then also, the interesting thing I found about that is
Ben, check the back chat.
the constitutionality. So, of course, have to look at the constitutionality of this. It actually would require an amendment for this to actually happen. This is not something that can just be legislated. Unfortunately, it's not that simple. It has been understood when it says shall hold their offices during good behavior, that is interpreted as a lifetime appointment minus bad behavior, obviously. And then that actually ends up, I do believe the Senate, I didn't look this up, but the Senate, I believe, ends up being the ones who adjudicate whether behavior is good or bad and all that when something comes up against them.
Go to a senatorial hearing.
Something like that, yeah. So the constitutionality is important here because that is exactly what is written. So unfortunately, I'm looking at this now, and it was just something that crossed my mind before I even started looking into it and reading into it, is how much of this is just fluff. How much of this is just playing the game to appease the American people, to get the American people to think that these politicians actually want real change, Because if they're proposing in legislation an 18-year limit, and that's not even possible constitutionally on its face. I mean, and I was thinking that might be the case. So when I looked at it, I said, okay, yeah, no, it's definitely not. Now I'm looking at it like, is this just fluff? Is this just them placating the American people by putting a bill together, wasting my fucking time as they do with all these bills that they know are unconstitutional? This is like, I mean, it's almost like a game to them, really, in my opinion. I would love it if they put in an 18-year term limit, but unfortunately, that would have to be amended. And when I say amended, it could be amended in various different ways. It depends on what language they want to put in there. I mean, if they want to put in there strictly, 18 years, or 18 years with, this or that, or behavior and all that, like however they want to word it, then, we can examine that too. But upon...
I wondered about that. Like, I wonder if, for prison sentences, if somebody gets sentenced to life, in different states, a life sentence is a different number of years. It does not necessarily mean until somebody dies. I wonder if there's a similar euphemism at play. Euphemism is the wrong word, but legal word at play, where they're there for life, but life might actually have a term limit, or they might constitutionally change that to a term limit, I would wonder.
Yeah, it's called lawfare is what you're thinking of. So lawfare is the interpreting, right? That's when you go in and you argue your case and argue why legislation is this way, or argue why court interpretations are argued this way or that way. So lawfare, I do believe, is the word you're looking for. But yeah, no. In the particular instance of good behavior, it has historically been treated as a lifetime appointment. Now, could it be changed? Yeah, but then the persons who would be determining the constitutionality of that are the very persons who would be ending up with the 18-year term limit, the Supreme Court, right? So therein lies the issue.
I wondered also is Can you look up the average age at which somebody becomes a Supreme Court justice? Because that would be interesting to know.
I did.
Let's say they all are. How and what age is that?
So there is no actual age limit. The
No,
youngest,
that I know.
the youngest ever was like 32 or 34, I think, was next up from that, and the most recent one was like 40 something years. So they typically stay in the 30s and the 40s. Sometimes they'll be in the 50s.
17 or 18 years seems pretty legitimate to me, because I mean, do you or faculties decline with age? They just
Exactly.
do. I mean, granted, we have more experience as we age, but you know, most professions don't let you stay in until you're 80.
Yeah, I mean, at some point they call it put you out to pasture, right? Retire you.
Exactly.
You know, some people don't want to be retired, but the thing is like, I mean, at some point, it's not. I hate to use like the detrimental words of senile or dementia and things like that, but it's the reality of things, right? Look, I'm getting older. My faculties aren't quite the same, you know, speed as they were when I was 10 and 20 years old.
Exactly.
But, you know, at the same time, I do understand the experience. So, like with anything, there's got to be a happy medium as far as age goes, right? We put age, the age factor into everything else, it seems. Everything else except for these specific positions of power. And it's like, okay, well,
it's interesting because we don't let children make important decisions until they're 18, and we every now and then discuss raising that age or lowering the age, but we don't discuss end of life and how that can also affect one's development and mental cognition. I don't know that we're ready or equipped to handle that kind of discussion. I don't know that there can be a solid line like that, because we all age differently, different health issues, but it does seem like maybe there is an age at which you shouldn't be altering the Constitution or running the country
or determining what is constitutional, considering you know, 40 and 50 years ago what was constitutional today. Clearly, you know, like, okay, I understand the idea of the Constitution is the living, breathing document. It's not in my opinion. It's not. It is the supreme law of the land. That living Constitution thing doesn't sit well with me, because I agree that it can be changed, but that's because it is the law. In the Constitution itself has made it whether it's legal or not to change the Constitution. Now, if it was in the Constitution that you couldn't change the Constitution, then that would no longer be a living, breathing document. So it would be a dead document, but it's neither. It's not living nor breathing, not dead. It's just the law, right? So, the changing the Constitution on that would be the proper way to go about it. The amendment. I think that a lot of times these things do get legislated improperly and not changed in the Constitution, right? We've seen that time and time again, that the courts are ruling that something is or isn't constitutional when it hasn't been amended. Like, oh, our Fourth Amendment, the Terry stop, right? It's a mere inconvenience. Okay, well, why isn't that in the Constitution? Why does it say that you have to go get a warrant? Why is the court deciding that the Constitution can carve something out here, right? Now, as far as me on my personal feelings, that's my personal feelings. Now, let me be conflicted, because I do understand what's good for me too, as far as safety go. And you know what? I'm going like, do I need this safety? Well, I don't know. Maybe it's a higher power. You know, so I'm extremely conflicted with the Terry stop, just as I am extremely conflicted with some of the carve-outs for the First Amendment, right? So you can't yell fire in a crowded theater. Well, I'm not an idiot. I'm not going to be stupid. But at the same time, I understand that some people are. So, you know, these conflicting areas where I'm at in these things. So should the Supreme Court be the final rule on the subject matter of whether something is constitutional when it actually affects them, like Marbury versus Madison, right? This is
Right.
the big issue is it seems as if the court says, then it is what is, which, don't get me wrong, now you get into the theory of the court of the people. This is the people's court, right? So this is people deciding. Oh, man. Yeah, it's tough. It's a tough one.
Okay.
I mean, everything.
Sit down again. Thank you.
It's all right. Thank you, Mrs. Balderson. Good to see you.
Well, I don't
Mr.
think,
Balderson. Oh, Mr. Balderson.
He's on his way.
Spin.
Sure, go ahead, man.
I was saying, Clay, I know what you're saying. I think, anything that produces mass hysteria, I think that clearly goes against what the First Amendment right dictates. If that's where you were getting at, like, I don't think that's very arbitrary.
The world created mass hysteria.
I'm sorry.
That's true.
War of the Worlds created mass hysteria.
Is that true? When it was on the radio, I heard some shit about
Yeah.
that. Like, people thought it was actually happening.
Yeah. And you can't help that. And I even think that of the fire in the crowded movie theater. Man, if you don't look around when somebody yells fire, you just get up and start bolting like a fucking lemming.
And stomping on
damn
people.
Yeah,
Speaking of fire, our resident AI generator has done something special for you, Mr. Balderson.
Again. You're the Beastmaster. You have Calvin alpacas. They're gonna get me. What are you talking about, Adam? They're just animals.
The red laser eyes are the
demon
best on the
eyes.
cows. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
It's amazing how much better AI stuff looks, but it still generates those same weird ass fucking dialogue it always has.
Again. You're the Beastmaster. You have Calvin alpacas. They're gonna get me. What are you talking about, Adam? They're just animals.
What are you talking about, Adam?
So fucking weird.
I actually noticed when Balderson covered his mouth, he was actually speaking in tongues to get the alpaca to attack out.
It'd have been great if it went a little longer and the alpacas and the cows were chasing Adam down the little path there.
Let me give you a little context on Adam. Adam is an old hippie who makes acid and does a lot of acid. So, I was going to say, yeah, he probably sees Ben as a Beastmaster. He probably legitimately sees that. Dude is tripping all the time.
Yeah, one day we were passing each other on the road, and my road, you can barely get two vehicles past each other. And I've got a giant F-350 and my mirror with towing mirrors. So as we were coming upon each other, my mirror was definitely going to hit his car. And so I reached out and pulled my mirror in, and I didn't think nothing of it. Well, Christy was watching him the whole time, and she said from his car, he went like that and shot and flinched away when I reached out to grab the mirror. I'm like, the fuck, crazy man.
Like he thought you were going to punch him through the window.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your public service announcement. This is your brain. This is your brain on drugs. It is not advisable.
Especially as many years as that guy's done it.
Well, especially something like that. I don't mess with that shit.
I mean,
Well, the local story is, and I can't verify this, but the local story is that he was a pretty all right guy back in the day, but he also likes crack, and he won a lawsuit for $50,000, and he basically bought $50,000 worth of crack at one time, and then did it all, and then when it got down to the last ounce, he just swallowed it, and apparently that was too far, and he hasn't been the same guy ever since. Is the local story?
No. If I had $50,000 worth of crack, I would have flipped that shit in a fucking heartbeat and bought $100,000 worth of crack.
So
no crackhead has a devotion for that.
Who the
Maybe
hell
they
do you
do.
go to for $50,000
No, they would do
worth
it.
of crap?
Well, I do live in Humboldt County. I mean,
I get that, but that's a lot of crack.
yeah.
Well, hold
He
up.
knew
What
the
about
flow.
that dude that won the lottery, like, I don't know, 15, 20 years ago? Dude wins millions of fucking dollars. He spent that shit on like 2 years, partying all the time, doing
That's
drugs and
like-
hookers.
That's common. Like all these people who come into windfalls like that, not all of them, but like the vast majority of them wind up worse off than they were before they got the winnings. 'Cause they
Yeah,
just buy all this shit,
even
they just-
lottery winners, yeah.
Because they'll just buy all this shit thinking like they can just, they'll be able to pay it off over time, whatever. They don't think about the maintenance and upkeep and everything else. And it just suddenly they're upside down on money coming in versus, or money going out versus money coming in.
Yeah.
So there's a couple more things in the bill that I know we haven't covered.
Before you get to that, Clay, can I ask you a
Yeah.
question? It's about that you can't yell fire in a crowded theater. Now, I understand, like, back in the day, we actually had, like, crowded fucking theaters now, but now with all these movie theater seats, you get, like, 30 people. Like, can you yell fire now? Like,
Can we yell fire?
is it really that crowded? Like,
And that case is always misread. Like you've always been able to yell fire in a crowded theater. For example, if there's a fire in the theater, you should be able to yell fire
Right.
in that theater. Or if you are part of a stage act in said theater and it's one of your lines, like there are legitimate reasons to yell fire in a crowded theater. It is not always forbidden. It is what
the
matters
false
is
alarm.
what
I
is
actually-
the
I
likely
think we all know
outcome
that.
of
You're
you
being
doing
pedantic
this,
right
of
now.
saying this thing.
It's the inciting.
Yeah, it's the incitement. Yep.
Originally,
they put these, like, seats,
Incitement
like,
of
two
panic.
seats- They
Yeah.
put, like, 2 seats 6 feet apart. Like, I'm not really crowded, guys. Like, the fuck?
But I'm going to bed.
originally-
Keep myself and you
occupied.
guys.
Yeah, originally that was fighting words, and they changed it to inciting words, which I'm glad that they did because it actually did tailor it quite a bit. But at the same time, it is used improperly still with the disturbing the peace statute. That's where it actually ends up in as
Disturbing
far
the
as
peace, you
legislation.
should just fuck right off. It's just stupid, vague law.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
I
that's
agree.
a cop's best friend.
Yeah,
I'm tired
that
of these
and
like
trespass.
catch-all laws. Like, well, we can't figure what else to charge you with, so we'll just
Yeah.
arrest you on this because anybody can be arrested on this.
Or interference,
Nonsense.
trespass, and disturbing the peace every time.
Well, no, trespass can be legit. If you're on someone else's property and they've told you to leave.
Well, they like to use it where it's not valid, like public
Oh,
property.
okay, yeah. You can't trespass someone off public property.
Yeah, they
Although
like
if it's like
They
a
do that shit
parking
all
lot
the
for like
time,
a
man.
mall, that's technically private property with public access.
Well, what they like to do too for private properties is they won't even like know who owns the private property, and they'll just drive up onto the private property and tell you that you can't be there all of a sudden, and you're like, wait a minute, I know the owner here. What are you talking about? This is literally my friend's fucking business, and what the fuck are you doing here? You need to get the fuck out of here, cop. You're not here. I know you're not here. As a matter of fact, you're trespass, motherfucker. Get the fuck off my property. That shit's funny when it actually is private property, like residential. Like cops getting trespassed off of my property is hilarious.
Yeah, that is funny.
It's me. He's talking about me.
Yeah, his name is Cameron.
But
Yeah,
the
he
thing
was-
is even if you have. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm like I forgot his name. I can't believe I forgot it. But he was like the Undertaker's like sidekick basically.
Yeah, Paul. It was his manager, Paul Heyman.
Oh, okay. I always forget his name. Like I know who you're talking about. The guy is super iconic, but I never can remember his name.
Like this is hurting me right now that I don't remember it.
Paul Heyman.
No, I mean, because I think he had a name in it in like the WWE.
But yeah, he was the Undertaker's manager. Weird dude. Or no, that's not the Undertaker's manager. He's the ECW guy.
Yeah, sorry, I was wrong.
Yeah, he's the guy who ran ECW. Well, ECW was pretty hardcore back in the day.
No, I watched a video. Jelly Bean was that his fucking name?
All right, so you're gonna have to. What was the video about? Because I think you're probably talking about Jelly Roll, the musician.
No.
It was a boxing.
He was
video?
a boxer. He was a boxer.
Butterbean.
Butterbean, that's right.
Butterbean.
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 Have you ever?
Monster?
I love his knockouts. I love them. I can't lie, because it's just cool. Sometimes,
Dude, he was a monster. He was
motherfucker. The video I watched, he went up against this fucking. Oh, wait a minute. We have a resident. We have an
Opie.
Oh, it's
we
a
have
puppy.
an Opie. Hi, Sarah.
Opie.
Hi, Sarah.
What's up, Opie? I see his ear twitch.
big.
I see his ear twitch
Wow.
every time his name is said too. He knows.
She was just a little baby last time I saw her. Holy
Shit.
crap.
Opie.
Is Opie a boy or a girl? I thought Opie
What's
was a
up,
girl.
Opie?
How do you feel about judge reforms, Opie?
They're rough.
Opie.
Should they
Opie.
have less than 18 years
Opie.
or more than 18 years?
Opie.
Lifetime
Opie.
appointment?
He's sticking his fucking tongue out at you, Clay. Hi, Sarah.
What's up, Sarah?
Sarah. Hey, now he's going to eat the mic. That would not be good.
That would be good TV.
I see Sarah's chosen a new co-host.
Yeah. Opie.
He is better. He's better looking. He's young and vibrant still.
It's a girl.
I got a thing for
Yeah, I
redheads,
keep
anyways.
forgetting that.
If she
He's
eats
definitely
the
a
mic,
redhead.
I'm definitely not telling your wife you have a thing for redheads.
I have a head,
It-
but
My
I
wife
she-
knows that. I've told her that before.
She said that she who's the female who said she has a red thing for redheads?
My
That wasn't
wife.
Oh,
Yeah.
She got the red beard.
Yeah, she got
Now all you need to
It's a good
do,
compromise.
Sarah, is teach Opie how to moderate a panel. And that would be perfect.
Listen, her presence alone demands silence. Okay.
puppy panel when?
Puppy panel. Oh my God. That's a genius idea.
Yes.
We'll just do an animal panel when everybody just does this with their dog and they set them up. All
and
right.
then you're off screen
And
and
then
you
we
can
go
talk.
off screen. And that, like, our animals are us. My
That's
mic
true.
can be off, like, you know, could pick up. Or we
That's
just sit there
true.
and let the dogs and cats just look at each other.
That is
Right?
true.
Do you want to be
That
my
is-
superstar, Opie?
Animal debate.
Puppy
I don't-
panel.
I think it was. I think I was on a panel with Spin, and I got up and walked away, and all of a sudden I hear Spin go, "Hello, Dog Balderson." Like,
I did. I said Dog Balderson.
But no, we could call it the zoo. I mean, well, I guess I'd call it the zoo, but we have that every night. But
Yeah, I was gonna
We'll
say
get somewhere
that
in
too.
there.
Yeah, exactly.
what are you doing?
Hashtag dog
Man.
zoo.
They're eating the cats. They're eating the
They're
dogs.
eating the dogs. Where are you going?
Yeah.
Where
The
you
Too
going?
Good for Humans panel.
You're supposed to be my superstar.
oh, you met Butterbean Moonwillow? That's awesome,
That would be cool.
dude. He was the tough guy right before you fought Mike Tyson. He was the
Okay.
super hard guy.
That's what she said.
So,
Yeah.
Sarah, I have a surprise. And obviously, we have to show our resident tomato patch kid the surprise. I'm gonna put it up on the screen for you.
Oh, that's
And
what you for Christmas.
my
is you
dear,
kids of all your
it is
panelists.
now official.
I don't know if she heard that or not.
We got everything done right when you were going live, Sarah. I'm like, fuck. But it is now official, and we are in cooperation with America Rising Media.
Very nice, Spin. It's a very nice thumbnail.
Thank you.
You sound
Thank
so
you.
excited for us, Sarah.
She's tired.
I am tired. I am tired. It's been a long.
Well, Sarah also has a big trip coming up, and
Yep.
This is true.
Sarah, why don't you tell our viewers about your trip and what you're about to undertake?
We are going to Vegas, baby. Mater Nation is making its way to Vegas. I got a shirt. All right. Says smile. You're on YouTube. Okay. Hashtag Mater Nation. And on the back, you should, if you're not already subscribed, I don't know why you wouldn't already be subscribed, but you should be able to scan this little doohickey. I'll hold it still for just a second. You could all scan it with your little phony phone, and it'll take you right there to none other than the Raging Tomato, because there will be chaos.
That is a really good idea.
Right. And I got a little book bag too with the same QR code as well, because I was like, wait a minute, I'm going to have a book bag with all my gear. How are they going to see the scan code if my book bag's covering it? So I doubled up and put it on my book bag too. But we're going to go out to Vegas. I'm going to be moderating a 1v10 debate over at the Digital Social Hour podcast, or Digital Social Hour podcast.
Try to say that fucking 15 times.
I know.
quick.
I always fuck it up too, like stupidly fuck it up. And that's Monday, and then Tuesday I'll be going on a radio show, which I'm keeping super secret. I'm not telling anyone. You'll just know when I'm live. I'm live. I'll be there, which I can't cuss. I can't fucking cuss.
You better do that all before you leave, Sarah.
I know. I'm gonna have to
a good guess.
on my way into the radio station. I'm just gonna be like fuck, just to get them all out. But I'll be doing that, and it's kind of a political. It is a political space. So, which I warned the host. I was like, look, like I don't really comment too much on politics, but I have a feeling I'll still have fun with it nonetheless. And then, of course, Gibbs has us set up. We're doing something at some kind of like big, huge bar thing in a very specific. What? Do you want your seat back? Do you want to tell him about it? Yeah? Are you going to tell him about Vegas? All right, tell him. Yeah. Okay. Did you guys get that?
Yeah, we got it.
Hashtag Vegas.
Yeah, hashtag Vegas.
She said hashtag Vegas.
But there's a big bar that we're supposed to be like doing influencer shit at, and there's a few other things I'm keeping on the DL because Gibbs has it set up, and I don't want to spill the beans of what we're going to be doing because you'll know when you know. So if you're not already subscribed at the Raging Tomato and or the Sleepy Tomato, those are two places you definitely want to be, because you're not going to know which one I'm going to be streaming live from. It just depends on what I'm doing, where I'm at, and what's going on. So get over there, get your notifications on. We will have set up, we will have some streams set up where we'll be talking about what's going on, where we're going, what's going on, blah, 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 blah. And I'm definitely getting a lot of video. I was gifted a very nice, super amazing camera set with the fancy mics and all that stuff. Even the camera itself will trace you once you put your face in front of it and you're like, okay, go. It'll trace you. So you could have the camera sitting down and you could be walking anywhere and it'll it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So yes, I'll be getting all sorts of video footage and putting things together. I'm super excited. And thank you for all the love and support, Majors. I couldn't have done this without you.
Yeah. Well, you know, Sarah, here's the thing too. You're coming to DC.
Yes, I will come join you guys on one or both of those dates. I'm not. July 4th, I typically don't do much. Usually I send the kids to dad's to do.
Well, you can
shit,
send the kids
so-
to dad's. Here, I got it planned out for you, Sarah. I got it all
See the
planned out.
fireworks.
You can send the kids to dad's. You can come and grace us with your presence with the day. We'll all have a Mater hangout on America Rising Media. And by the way, Sarah, Sarah was my first guest ever on the panelist. And it really wasn't a fucking panel. It was all just about, hey, there's Sarah that day. but yeah, it's going to be a good time. We are going to have merch giveaways.
Ooh.
Should I tell them any more for the win?
No,
Or should I
give
let
them
them find out for their
incentive.
fucking self?
Tell them to get their asses out there.
Yeah, you don't have to spill the beans all on one night here. You know, you can have some
I
allure
mean,
to everything.
I mean,
Sarah's doing.
at least I know I will be protected more with Sarah there than you for the win. I mean,
that's almost funny. I forgot to laugh there.
Oh, I laughed really hard about that
Spin,
one.
I'm gonna call Hormaxer and see if he wants to come hang out with you in DC.
And I'll tell you what. I'll
buy him his flight, right?
Oh God. Aunt, I think I'm gonna fly you the fuck over there, please.
I could probably hang out with Cormax here.
Okay, you're no fucking help. Clay.
Yeah, it's not happening. I'm not doing it. Sorry, sir.
I think he's
I'll go to
dude,
DC, but not with Hormaxer. No.
Are you going to DC, Clay?
I am not. I will be at home on the back end, making sure the
Yeah?
stream's running.
On the back end?
He's going to be on the back end. Yeah.
Oh, that's where you like it, huh?
After this DC trip, Sarah, I think I'm going to need a new co-host because he is not going to like me. Because he has to put the clips up where we're going to be doing B-roll, and it all has to be sent to me, then sent to him, or whatever the case may fucking be. And it's going to be a lot. And Mr. Balderson has graciously said that he would help out too. So it's going to, I'm just saying this event, right, is the biggest thing in history that we probably on this panel will ever be able to witness.
Why?
And document, right?
What's the special piece of it?
The special piece is every day is a different theme. So for the one can tell you.
They're having a fair from June 25th to July 10th. So like Spin was saying, every day is going to be a different themed day. So of course the 4th is going to be Independence Day. That's that theme's day. But then the 3rd is like space aviation or something, aviation wings in aviation. So there's going to be flyovers, there's going to be planes, there's going to be all about that and everything. So every day is a new day.
Force. I know one day they're having I believe it's a ship parade somewhere, but that's away from the National Mall. But Sarah will be on the National Mall with me. Bring a chair, Sarah. No,
I was just there Monday. I went down. I got to meet Ian from Tim Pool. Tim Pool's co-host Ian. I got to meet him. That was pretty cool. And a few other people and stuff. It was fun. It's a good time.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. We're going to have a lot of fun with it. We're going to be live throughout the day. Obviously, Sarah may be live. Who knows? Who knows what the day is going to bring? And Clay has to run it all. Sir, I pity you.
Reminds me, I need to make my to-do list for tomorrow. I'm running all of my errands.
Yeah.
And I need to make sure I get everything, like an extra portable charger for my phone.
Oh, we have Miss Mooney that just joined us. Miss Mooney. I know. You know what? All of our mods are going to be overworked those 2 days, I think, Sarah. But that's why we have them. They're trusted people, even though I'm not trusted.
So finally, I get to say this to Sarah. You spell your name the same way my stepsister does, but I spell mine with the H. And we always have the
Ah.
running argument that I
Yes.
spell it
A or
wrong.
H. A or H. Yeah, no, I'm special and awesome because it's not Sarah.
Sarah's for Sister Mule.
Well, we need to save the for behind closed doors, but you know.
Heyo.
Hey.
So
do you think I'm any, Sarah, do you think I'm any different from on your panel to here?
You're never normally in the pervert zone though.
Well, just Mooney's presence puts me there. I mean, Clay's just puts me.
What?
I don't know that you
Not
did
as
any
bad
better
as-
for yourself.
Hey, I was trying to
Say
dig
Mooney,
myself
say
out of
Mooney.
that fucking
Mooney's
hole.
good.
I'll just play a song for Mooney and she'll be
It was like he
fine.
was trying to take one foot out of his mouth and he stuck the other one in instead. Had both
You're never
Right,
gonna
right.
live it down, Mooney. You're never gonna
Not
live
as
it down.
bad as an image that we were subjected to on the Sleepy Tomato earlier tonight. That
Did
scarred.
you like that?
You liked it.
I had to be on
Oh,
panel
yeah.
for that shit, man.
Okay, you're
was
on
there
panel.
too.
Sarah, put the image up. Put the image up.
No,
Yes,
no,
we
no.
need
We
to
don't
put
need
the
that
image
shit
up
over here.
there.
No, we don't
We've
need
only
that shit
seen it
over
once
here.
today. That
We saw
No,
it
I
once.
need
It's
to
in a
see it
format
because
show.
I was
No,
busy.
go watch
we missed
Sleepy
it.
Tomato then. Actually, go watch the original stream.
Oh,
It's
is
on
it
the
that
gauntlet.
bad, Sarah?
It's that bad, yeah. It is. It's super bad, bro.
That's a movie, Clay.
Somehow I know she's going to put that image up.
I didn't do justice to the movie, did I?
Sarah, you
Don't
have
threaten her with a
permission
good
to
time.
put it up.
Nah, there's nothing I need to do. If you want it, you go get it.
That's right.
Oh, damn it.
You
Damn
go
it.
find
I'm off
it.
the
Go
clock.
looking for. Yeah, if that's what you're into.
Hey, do
Now
we know
you're going to
anyone-
make me go back in this fucking stream right now to see this image.
No, thank you.
Do we know anyone else in Vegas
I know a lot of people in Vegas.
We could ask Steve.
that debate? Oh,
Oh,
is Steve local to Vegas?
No,
your
he-
buddy Brian Shapiro, he's in fucking in Vegas.
Ben,
Steve lived in Vegas for like 2 years,
does he
so
live
he-
around there now?
and now he lives in the Bay Area.
So not local to Vegas.
No, but he knows a
Oh.
lot of political speakers and things like that over in Vegas. He did like a in-person talk.
Who would? Here, I'm gonna send this to you. Let's see. I'm gonna send this to you, and you can see if Steve wants to do this Vegas thing.
When it
Debating. And that is what, June 22nd? Yeah.
Pasta might still be in Vegas. Pasta, Craig Gardula, and he debates.
And 12.
They just had a bunch of people doing the fraud summit there at the Ahern Hotel this week.
Where?
The Ahern Hotel, like 107, and
Oh, okay.
everybody was out there, and they did 3 days worth of content, and they had a lot of speakers there. It was pretty good.
Sarah, you are going to have fun in Vegas. I mean, listen, if you had more days to spend, and every time I say your name, my phone lights up. I don't know why. It's watch. Hey, Sarah. Hey, Sarah. Siri keeps going
It's
off.
Siri.
Oh, yeah. I had to turn my Siri off because of that.
Yeah, I literally just had to look down to make sure mine wasn't going off.
When I was in the military, if somebody was talking to an officer or shouting out like "sir," I'd constantly be turning my head because I thought they were saying Sarah.
Yeah, it's crazy. But there is so much to do. I mean, if you're like, I don't know if you're into shows and stuff like that. There are so many like America's Got Talent right now is out there somewhere. It's free. It's a free show. You can go in and watch it. Penn and Teller, if you're into magic, stuff like that, that's all free.
Well,
They also got all
comedy
the
than magic. Yeah,
man
cool
on the
both.
street spots too. Like
Yeah.
you're walking the strips.
Oh,
They've
that's
got
the
like
strip.
these circles that
Yeah.
literally performers will rent out space so that when you're walking by, they'll be performing and all.
That's on that's the old strip,
Fremont. Yeah.
Fremont Street. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's old Vegas.
I like
That's
downtown.
where I was. That's where I was. Right
Yeah.
across from the
Yeah,
courts.
Fremont's my favorite part. I like because it's just more cozy.
Yep.
You know,
Yeah.
like everything else is just overwhelming and it's bright and crazy. Like, bleh.
Take
But
a gas
go down
mask
to
with you.
Fremont, it's close and it's intimate. There's a balcony bar I've gone to every time I've been there, and every time the balcony bar's like been a different theme of some kind of crazy, but we always made it up to the top. Like I think the first time I ever went there was with my girlfriend. She because it was like her 21st birthday, and I was like, let's go fucking take you to Vegas. And she had so much fun because it was like I think it was called Gold Diggers at the
Yep.
time.
I've been there. Yeah.
And so we went in, and of course it's like we were two young, pretty girls, and she had really big tits, right? So straight to the top. How many drinks do you want? You know? And we spent our time out on the balcony then. And then I went back again for my bachelorette party years later with my husband and stuff. And the girls, when we went in, and it was still Gold Diggers, but it was just everything looked different. So we went right back up to the balcony again. And then I went back out for a work trip, and I was like, we're going to fucking Gold Diggers. Like we have to, it's like a thing now. And we went right back up, but this time they were having a drag show theme going on there. This is the one time I was in the bathroom with a bunch of men, basically like trying to fix their pantyhose and reset their lipstick. It was really weird. And these were not tiny men. These were very muscular, large and in charge men. I thought I was going to fucking die. But yeah, very, very big men.
Roller skater Texas girl says Sarah looks like Barbara Eden today.
Who's Barbara Eden? I'm gonna look this up. Barbara sounds old.
I remember. I know the name, but
Is that the Golden Girls lady?
no.
No, oh, Jeannie. Is that the
Dream of
Bewitched?
Jeannie.
I Dream of Jeannie.
Yeah.
I dream of Beanie.
That's funny. That's funny because what's his name? MC Toon said I look like the Bewitched lady before we got.
Your nose.
Oh my gosh, you do. You can do the nose thing.
Be gone, Satan!
If you like disappeared at the same time, I would have been like, "Whoa!" Like, been awesome.
Roller skater says you have her eyes.
Aww. What? Do you want to be a genie?
Make my food appear. Make my food appear.
She was like, "Stop with witchcraft."
Come here. You want to fight?
You know, the last time I went to Vegas, I have family there. So, I mean, I don't need lodging or anything like that, but they live out in the outskirts of Vegas. It's called Summerlin, and it's 8 miles from the Red Rock Casino. And the thing is, you do not gamble on the strip. You're a sucker. You always go to the outskirts because that's where your chances and odds are better of winning.
God, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that sounds like some cousin Eddie advice.
That's what I was thinking of when he's like,
It's the truth.
And it's like what is it? Like they played like tic-tac-toe.
And war.
Yeah, it was like basic stupid games.
Yeah, and it's the truth. That's where your odds are better.
They played rock, paper, scissors.
Yes.
I don't know about that, but
I played the mechanical pony game, like where you bet on the odds and the odds just appear, and then you put quarters in and everything. And
Oh, where's your toy? Go get your toy. Go get it.
that dog is just like not having you on the internet tonight.
She's high energy. She's so high energy. And now that she has my attention, now she's like, give me all your attention.
Well, of
Lady,
course.
where's your toy?
Of course, mommy.
Toy. Where's your toy?
Mooney, why are you shaking your head? I do not like when Mooney shakes her head.
No, I'm dealing with teenagers.
Oh, we need Clay to say my favorite word. She's just dealing with some, bullshit. Well, this panel has derailed, but it's okay. You have to have a chill stream every once in a while. Nobody's yelling at each other.
That's nice.
It's nice.
Wow.
It's like I said to you earlier, Spin. It feels like a Friday. Like,
Oh yeah, earlier we were both talking and in the meeting, and it was like, is it Friday? No, it's fucking well, it's Friday now for me, but it's fucking Thursday. Do you get that feeling today, Sarah? It's like it just seems like it's you seem like it's Friday, but it's really fucking Thursday.
I have no idea what today is.
Well, our time, Sarah, it's Friday, but it was just like for the win and I in our meeting and just working out details. We were just sitting there like it feels like a Friday, but it's Thursday.
It's weird. Everything
But
just feels weird.
we started the meeting at what for the win?
fucking
5 o'clock Eastern.
7 o'clock Central, 8 o'clock your time.
Yeah, and it was just like we were working, and then it was time to do this, and for the win, and I said, "What the fuck? We have like 20 minutes before we go live." Oh, it's June. Oh, that's right. Happy Juneteenth, everybody.
You were nagging at me because I walked in with 8 minutes left to go. You were only there a few minutes before me.
Someone needs to call Joe Cool. We need our token.
Haven't seen Joe Cool in a couple days.
He just did a video. It was really sweet. He wanted to feature all of his people. Oh God, I know that shit tripped me the fuck out, bro. Where's Toasty? Toasty's normally on the memes on this shit. Holy shit. That was like, how? I'm still not over it. You know what? You just re-triggered me all over again.
How do it's really bothering
you get 27,000 fucking emails?
Just hit delete.
Is there enough data storage for that?
That's like you're wasting brain space and email space.
I mean,
just delete them.
Mark as all red.
I mean, at the very least. At the very least.
Like I get 80 to 85 from like Reuters every fucking day. And it's like, okay, don't care about this. So I just started fucking deleting them all.
They're all
and then
AI.
I'm like, oh shit, I probably shouldn't have fucking deleted that one. Well, let me go into the trash bin. It's like, fuck.
But see, I can even keep up with any junk emails. Right, I can block and all that stuff to keep that to a minimum, but like I can keep up with all of that because it there's nothing else in there. It's empty. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I know when something new comes in, and I know I actually found out some really, really important emails of mine were going into my junk email. It was a few months back, and I realized I'm like, oh, I need to just go through the junk so that if that number pops up when I open up my email,
Sure.
right, then it's a new number, and I can say, oh, all right, this
Gotcha,
can be, so if an important one goes to that, I'm not searching through like Sam's Club crazy shit,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just killed a mosquito.
Speaking of Juneteenth, so because I'm in Albuquerque, it's like a big deal here. Like they do it every year. They rent out a big spot from the Civic Center. The whole city goes. I mean, it's a big deal. So I will be covering that tonight.
Oh,
on Facebook.
that specific place that you were talking about?
Yeah.
We're sorry.
So make sure to, if you want, tune in. You're more than welcome to restream it. I have no problem with that, obviously.
Oh, I mean, yeah. Tell her, Clay, what's our show about this week?
Did Spin just get a Woody?
I sure did. Just saying.
Hey, I'm just saying you might catch a protester or two.
That's
in their
it?
in their real form is what I'm saying. It's like
Oh.
Yeah, that part. Yeah.
I don't know, Ben. We might have to take a night off. What's our show about this week, Clay? On the panelist on America Rising Media.
We will be having a guest by the name of Cliff. And he has his own channel, the Vigilance Committee. And he will be we will be talking with him about the Nancy Guthrie case and some of the lack of media attention, as well as some odd things going on with perhaps some of the law enforcement there. Not sure exactly all of the details, but that kind of gives you an overview of it. So the Nancy Guthrie case,
sure, is
the theme there. Maybe get some more eyes on that. That'd be good.
Sure.
Always good to keep eyes out for missing persons, as well as any interesting law enforcement activity.
What's coming up on your channel, Sarah?
Vegas.
Besides Vegas.
I'll do an open panel shit show tomorrow as a final hurrah send off.
Grab bag topic?
Yeah, it'll probably be grab bag.
Ooh, I like those.
Mm-hmm.
That's where we can call Balderson. Shut up, Balderson.
Yeah, to be clear too, I'm only planning on covering the event from like 5 to 6:30. It's supposed to go from like 5 to 11. I don't want to be out there all night with the weirdos. You know what I'm saying? It's Albuquerque.
Yeah, of course.
Like Albuquerque is the sanctuary city.
I'll be sending you text messages. More to the right, Clay.
I don't know what I'm gonna find there, man.
I've seen the Weird Al video. I know about
Oh God!
You saw the video of the council where I'm giving my comment. You saw what was sitting right behind me when I'm giving my comment.
Yes.
That's
yes.
It's normal here. It's just fucking normal here. Hey.
What time are you doing the grab bags, Sarah? 9:15?
I might actually want to start it earlier. I'm not 100% certain. I don't know, because I've like tomorrow I have to get all of my packing and cleaning and everything done, because Saturday I have my plans with my daughter, and then I'm not going to have time to do all of that before I leave Sunday. So
I was going to say you were leaving Sunday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we have to fill. Mr. Balderson and I have to fill in, and it's okay. We will keep everybody entertained. hopefully.
You know, hold the fort down.
We've been doing that. So every time Sarah's not live, we're doing something. Everybody's over here, and then whenever we know that Sarah's going on, everybody's over there, which is fine. I mean, we're all in the Panelverse, and we share each other's audience and everything like that. But Sarah, on the 3rd and 4th, you're gonna have to go live on your channel.
IRL.
IRL. Yep.
Oh.
Some more IRL, Sarah.
Yeah. It's not a
You'll just, the only thing that you will have to do is bring your laptop, because you are going to have to moderate your own chat or somebody else.
no,
Albuquerque can do that.
Yeah, Albuquerque can do that.
We're going to reference him as
Clay,
Albuquerque.
you are now Albuquerque.
I've got enough amazing, awesome mods in my chat. Uncle Guns is tried and true, always there. I'm not worried about it. I don't have to mod anything.
Clay, so whenever we need to play a clip, I'll say Albuquerque, play clip 1. Albuquerque, play clip 2.
I like that. That's good.
California, play clip 3.
No, Ben will refer to as Mountain Man.
Oh shit!
No, the alpaca.
Alpaca guy.
So Balderson told us a story about this dude.
Yeah,
tell Sarah the story, Balderson, and I'll play the clip for her.
You're gonna tell Balderson to light the beacon fire.
It's that my neighbor tried to put a restraining order on me because he's scared of my cows and my alpacas, and he says that I have demon powers, and I'm going to make them charge at him.
He's the beast master.
So my resident AI evil eccentrist came up with this.
Again, you're the beast master. You have cow and alpacas. They're gonna get me. What are you talking about, Adam? They're just animals.
And watching that and seeing how AI made that so stupid in terms of why would he run towards them as he's pointing away from the screen to say your alpacas over here or beast or whatever, but then the animals are behind him and then he turns and runs towards them and then stops.
It was the point.
AI is not going to replace teachers, ladies and gentlemen.
Never.
Oh,
Never.
Lord.
I couldn't get AI to understand what a pillory. Well, it knew what it was. It didn't understand how it worked. I would kept drawing the character in front of it instead of in the stocks. It's all right, I give up.
Sarah, being on that panel and you mentioning it, it just made my brain really fucking hurt even more about that. Oh my God.
Yeah, how many times I gotta adjust AI to get it to actually fit what I want, and then even still, there's still little things in there that I don't want, but I just live with it.
You know what? Go ahead, Ant.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's just usually a compromise at some point.
For the win, and I made that fucking thumbnail 9 times before we got it right where we wanted it. And we said the same fucking thing over and over and over and over. And then finally it was just all right, fuck it. That's what it is.
I will say the music does a lot better.
Suno?
Yeah, Suno does a lot better.
Well,
I've been trying to figure that out.
If you have the subscription, it's even better from there. So yeah. I noticed a dramatic change when I bought a subscription and how much smarter it was.
You do a lot of fun shit with Suno and public domain music because it won't touch stuff that's got any kind of copyright attached to it, but it can do public domain stuff all day, every day. You can do some pretty crazy covers.
I mean, I need music for the commercials, and I've tried to use that Suno shit, and I cannot get it to fucking work for nothing.
I got probably about 5,000 right now.
Okay, Clay, you just got hired. I need commercial music.
Albuquerque, put music overlay on this pronto.
Yeah, I could just literally send you a bunch of them, bro, like ridiculous amount. Because I keep the subscription, and then I'll usually use, because I do lyrics, I'll use, make at least 3 or 4, maybe 5, and then the rest of it's just like, okay, well, just give me the music itself. But if there's like some particular theme as far as lyrics go, I'm very good with lyrics, so just tell me what your theme is. I'll write the lyrics, and I'll get the music exactly.
Okay,
what you want.
well, we can work together. We can work together. Sarah Mooney has something she's doing big.
Oh yeah,
and you will like that. You will like this. What do you got going on, Mooney?
I'm going to be writing a book.
Ooh.
About what?
It is
Her seductive secrets.
It is going to be my life story and how I overcame being a multiple victim and survivor of severe abuse.
It's gonna be a rough one. You're comfortable writing all that out?
I need
Your mic
to
must
do
have
it.
got unplugged, Sarah.
No, that was Mrs. Balderson.
I need to do it because I've learned that through sharing what I went through, it gives other victims and other survivors that voice that they are either too scared to have, or they need to see that someone else is going out there and doing it so that they can do it.
Interesting. That's rough. We got my minor for my BA was victim studies, and that's kind of a common theme, is especially when you hear them speaking at events and stuff, like the biggest thing that they kind of say to that is like being able to share my story and being able to help someone else and being able to, like, sharing it helps me cope with it and so on and so forth, knowing that I can do something positive with it and flip the script, right? So
yep,
yeah, I get it.
It
It's
sucks.
awesome. Congratulations on making that decision, and I'm sure it'll be a really great read. I'm sure somebody's life is going to change because of it.
That's all that matters. That's why you do it. And it's recovery is what it is.
Yep.
And I
What's coming up with your channel, Mr. Balderson?
Not much. I'm tired. I couldn't go to Vegas because I got to stay at the farm till harvest. I'm no fun.
What if the cows and alpacas attack and you went to Vegas? Like, what's he gonna do? Like, do you
Yeah,
have
then-
control
and
powers
then-
from miles away or what? You know?
That would be.
Yeah, she's not the beast master. I'm the beast master.
Oh
That is-
my. What kind of beast are we talking about here? Are you sure she's not the beast master?
She is
might
kind of
be.
the master.
She might be.
She's the beast master.
So we have a beast master and a toast master. Okay, sounds good.
Oh, that's funny. That is funny. There's just so much. There's just so much going on this next month. It's like Hurricane says, "Hail everyone, calling it a night."
Good night.
Hey, Hurricane. If you wait a minute, I was pulling up the video of this guy.
Oh Lord.
It's broke Spin's fucking brain, so I got to show him the actual video of this guy.
No, what broke my fucking brain is they tried to get a restraining order against you. Why wouldn't they get the restraining order against the alpacas and the cows?
Maybe they don't know how to name them. Would they go like alpaca 1, cow 2? like, how do you do that exactly? We don't know the names.
You can't exactly serve animals that have no means to communicate with you.
I would like to serve ant. Yeah, I guess you're right. It doesn't work. You're right. It's an animal.
I mean, I named a cow Meatloaf.
Well, I mean, it kind
Foreshadowing.
of meatloaf in a way, or could be meatloaf, sort of kind of way.
Don't name animals after food. You'll just get hungry. You know, you're like meatloaf. What are you doing back there? Get out from behind the TV. Come on.
You can only hide for so long.
I mean, I do want to keep a duck in my bathtub, but I haven't been allowed to yet.
A duck?
Yeah, a duck.
I know one. I call him waterfowl.
Now we're just making fun of panel members here now.
That's not a house duck.
Yeah, damn it. I forgot about that. You chain that motherfucker outside and double knot his ass.
And put a tracker on his ass.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You can't go in that end of the pond. If you do, you're done. Oh my God, Ben. All right. Oh. Hold on. Oh, all right. I'll do it. Might as well. Fuck it. Here's this dude. Hey, can you take down your thing, Sarah? Your picture?
What?
You're still sharing a picture or something.
What?
You must be sharing your
No, that was me.
27,000
Hold on.
emails. Oh.
Trying to figure out how to stop it.
Oh.
That was a pretty great
There we
photo.
go.
Sorry, Sarah.
I'm like,
Sorry
what am I
about
doing? I'm like over here, like sending an email. I'm like, I'm sharing that. Oh dear God.
It was probably all bad.
No, yeah.
It was probably all bad.
When he was sending bulls with a cattle prod to stampede at me at my water line, trying to scare me off.
Who is this?
Our neighbor.
My crazy neighbor. The guy made videos about the crazy shit he was saying.
Oh my God.
At me at my water line, trying to scare me off.
That's not the good one.
He's holding his hand like a politician too. It's fucking hilarious.
Like Meatloaf's younger cousin.
That's right.
No, he's in better shape.
Maybe that's where his money comes from.
Oh my God. Is this guy like...
He made numerous videos of it. I hadn't even seen all of them.
Dude's got 277 videos.
He's a YouTuber.
Invite him up. We can hash this out right here. We don't need no port system.
Protest coverage.
The Llamas of Murder Mountain.
That would be our alpacas.
Sir, you're on drugs.
Yeah, that's about
This is what
about
drugs
me.
do.
That one's about
That's
me.
they're alpacas, not llamas.
Maybe that's why he's scared.
He's driving a car by him.
Probably dreamt about it. And he thinks it's real.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, this
Oh,
crazy guy.
wait. He's in Animal Calls Animal Control.
Yeah, that happened. And he's tried to put restraining orders on me. The dude's
He
batshit
goes
crazy.
by animal, so when he says
Yeah, he
animal,
calls-
animal control, that's him.
It's retarded.
What in the hell?
About the animals
Protester.
that legally have to be contained on Ben's property.
Is this Rocky from like 25 years ago?
Promised to do something about it, but he won't. They're still up there. He said he's attempting to sell them, which is not information I give a fuck about. I was using my French on Facebook, calling Hunter. Of course, it won't be Hunter.
What does he got on the ground, Ben? A Bunsen burner or what? What the fuck is that?
I don't know, dude. The guy is batshit crazy, man, and he harasses the fuck out of me.
Gabriel Clark, I'm looking for Hunter, deputy. That's you? So how are we doing on those animals? Are they contained? Can I run a water line? Yeah, it's been a long time. You know, I was looking in my desktop book, and it's been like just about 2 years since I first made the report with Deputy King. So they stopped it. I cannot walk my water line, and it's created health issues. It's been like at least a year I've been going over this with this since I made this.
Dude, he looks like a fucking hobo the clown.
Bro, I was gonna say, what's he doing at the homeless encampment? Doing this business. Like, he's doing.
He goes
his...
up there and hangs out and protests, and he yells at cops. He yells at cops and tells them they're Putin puppets.
Gotcha.
But then as soon as he gets back here, he calls the cops on me as soon as he gets here.
What a goofy.
Oh my lord.
In my college town in St. Cloud, Minnesota, on the corner of where the McDonald's was, there's a guy who every single day would dress up in his Superman outfit and stand on the corner and just like put his hand out like Superman, or just run up and down the street like a crazy person.
Well, yeah.
Wow, that guy just sounds like a passionate
talking to a statue. Dude is talking to a statue.
Yeah, no, he's the dude's batshit crazy. And like when he's right there, when he's talking about water lines, he was trying to run a fucking water line for a pot grow, and he was trying to do it three properties away from where he lives, which is completely illegal. You can't do that because then that drags those people into the bust.
I made like those jerry cans, and I made a bunch of t-shirts too. So I'm telling that because I really want to encourage you guys to make art and stuff too, and just have fun with it. Like I even made those coins down there. Yeah, you can make coins, you can make puzzles and toys, and a great time.
Dude's talking to a statue.
His clothes are weird, bro.
Dude is talking to a fucking statue.
I think he found those clothes in the fucking woods.
Dude, before I ever met him, one time he had this girl that was a complete fentanyl or meth addict or something. We don't know. And I'm walking down, and he must have taken her down there and had sex with her a bunch, and then she was crazy and he just left. And fucking, so he leaves her down there. Well, then I'm walking down to my cow pen one day, and I look over, and there's some lady digging in my trash pile. I'm like, what the fuck? And so I walk over there, and I'm like, who are you? And she turns around and says something. I was like, but it didn't sound like a girl's name. And I said, is that who you're looking for? And she says something else crazy. And I was like, who are you? And she holds up, she's holding a thing that kind of looks like a toilet seat. And she goes like this. And every time she's talking to me, she does this and talks to me through this like toilet porthole thing. And then she tells me she's from under the sea. And I turned around. I was like, Christy!
Come talk to the crazy lady. I'm not going to be alone with her.
Why are you calling your wife to deal with the crazy lady?
You're wrongdoing.
Yeah. Like, that's a woman. I'm not going to fucking get accused of any weird shit.
Yeah. Yeah, oh, she was crazy. She had this tattoo on her arm, and she points to it, and she says, what does that say? And it was an old English script, so it wasn't really easy to read. And I said, it says either Hunter or Gunter. She goes, yeah, that's my son, Hunter or Gunter.
Yeah.
And hopefully you called for the wacko wagon to come.
No, we took her.
Smoothie in case she was having a diabetic emergency.
Yeah, because I'm an Odinist. We're Odinists here,
Take care of
and
people first.
the by rules of hospitality, she's a guest at my house, and then she might have been having a diabetes fucking shock or something. So we gave her a fruit smoothie, and then took her into town and dropped her off at the ER.
Alan Parkin, you know that person?
I don't. He's outside with sunglasses on though. So
I don't know who that is.
Hello.
We know who that is. That's Alan.
Yeah.
Rolls Royce.
Yeah.
This guy.
What's up, Alan?
He's on his jog.
He's showing off how it's like daytime over where he's at.
Yeah.
You missed Alan. He was here for
I
like
saw him. I
1
saw him.
second. Okay.
Like
Well,
Alan.
it is 2 hours, Ben.
Yeah.
I think you guys are all feeling
Well, I want to thank everybody. Sarah, you can actually see my outro now.
Okay.
You can actually see my outro. Good night, everybody. It is 1:30 Eastern time.
Love you guys.
We shall see you tomorrow over on the Raging Tomato.
Oh, Alan's coming back.
Oh, Alan.
See what Alan.
Hi, Alan.
What's up, Alan?
What's up, Alan?
Hi, Alan.
Hi. You guys can hear me, yes?
Yes.
Yep,
Yes.
we hear you.
Okay, good. Good.
We saw you running a few minutes ago, and Ant said he's just showing off that it's daylight where he is.
Oh, I can't help it. I'm from the future.
Yeah, that's true. It's
true.
the future's so bright that Alan's got to wear shades.
Yeah.
Well, you don't want to
Actually,
go
nice
out
day.
under the trees where you can't see the drop bears.
Right?
I heard
There
your
could be
water
some in the trees
spins.
here.
I heard your water spins all in the wrong direction and shit.
That's correct. Goes
It's
the
called the
opposite
Coriolis
direction.
effect.
Yeah, that's right.
That's it. That only happens across the big pond, man. That only happens across the big pond. But over in his land, the Earth spins the other way.
It actually does.
And
Spinning the
flat.
same way.
And flat.
Spinning the exact opposite direction.
What are we, flat earthers now?
Well,
Left to right, not right to left.
exactly. We are flat earthers. The Earth spins in the opposite direction, or it doesn't spin at all.
Right, yeah.
Huh?
No comment.
And oh, Alan, we are going to replace teachers with AI.
No, we're not.
Well, coming from somebody who has a mother as a teacher and a brother as a teacher, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Oh no, it would benefit. It's not going to cost that much. Oh, and we can fly people to tutors across the country.
The funny thing about that, I was chatting with my brother last week about the fact that he thinks reading books is pretty much all but dead. Physical, tactile books, because you look at people are so integrated onto their screens now.
Wise man.
Their attention span is virtually nothing, as he said. And I get what he's saying, but I still prefer the tactile feel of a book.
Me too.
To actually open it, to read it, turn the pages.
I like the smell.
Yeah, 100%.
It hurts my eyes to read on a digital screen.
You sound out of breath, Alan.
Yeah, just gone up a pretty steep hill, about 7 or 8% gradient, and now it's kicking again. Just getting some much needed cardio in and keeping my
I didn't know they had
cardiologist happy.
hills in Australia. I thought it was all flat.
No.
We only have hills in the United States. What are you talking
Australia
about?
isn't real. What are you talking about?
Isn't
that's
Florida
right.
flat? Isn't Florida flat?
For the most part,
Yeah.
Florida is flat. Nebraska is even flatter.
Florida's
Totally
below
agree.
sea level, though.
In some places.
Well, yeah. I mean, we have what's called, or what we call rolling hills,
Yeah, we got.
but they're not really rolling.
So it's like Georgia. Georgia is like the foothills, right? They call that the foothills, and then it gets down to Florida.
Actually, believe it or not, Clay,
they have a mountain
halfway past Yemeni, South Carolina, right after you get past Yemeni, that's when you start to use a little more gas because you're going up. So I get really good fucking
Stone
gas
Mountain, I
mileage
think,
all
is
the
the
way
one,
into
right?
South Carolina. Then it sucks.
Isn't it Stone Mountain in Georgia? I think. Is
Yeah,
the one?
Stone Mountain, Georgia.
Stone Mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You've got Mount Eagle. You've got Mount Eagle in Georgia too.
The Mount Eagle. Yep.
That's on the extreme west coast.
Right.
That's
The
going
west-
up.
west
I
side.
believe that's going up into Tennessee.
Yeah.
And Alabama.
Mount Eagle. And Bama. Yeah.
Alabama.
Yeah. The thing is, you go up Mount Eagle to go to Bama, you go down. So you've just wasted all that fucking gas going up Mount Eagle to roll your ass back down.
Alabama's a big place to take a shit.
Rude.
I said it.
Okay, you said it. You said it.
That's right. I'm Florida, Georgia, baby, all the way.
Roll Tide.
No.
Suck the tide.
No.
Suck the
No.
tide. Hell no.
No, I will say that the college there, though, they do produce some pretty big boys out of Alabama.
They do.
I will say that. That is one thing that I cannot deny, but still, go Gators, go Dogs.
Well, folks, we are going to get out of here. We're going to get some real sleep instead of being up till 4 o'clock in the morning. Sarah, we love you. You get to see my outro. Thanks for everybody coming in. Everybody can fuck off, like Sarah said.
Spin City. Spin City on the screen, got the room on 10. Breaking news, panel smoke, then he does it again. The bass in the morning, debauchery at night. He steps in loud and he don't back right. Clip it, post it, watch the chat explode. One more take, then he takes the road. He talks that talk with a grin and a stare. The other side's talking, he already there. Hold up, here he comes. Hands in the air, let the verdict come. No more hush, no more shade. Spin City live and the whole place sways. Spin City, he don't play it safe. Spin City, bringing fire to the face. MAGA on the mic, and he says what he means. Spin City, shaking up the scene. Panels in a circle, everybody wants a turn. He leans in hard, let the hot takes burn. Protest on the ticker, riot in the thread. He talks over the chaos with a raised up head. Yell a little louder, make the point land clean. Cut through the noise like a headline machine. If they come for the room, he comes right back. One more flash and the whole beat snaps. Hold up, here he comes. Hands in the air, let the verdict come. No more hush, no more shade. Spin City live and the whole place sways. Spin City, he don't play it safe. Spin City, bringing fire to the face. MAGA on the mic, and he says what he means. Spin City, shaking up the scene. When the mics get hot and the comments fly, he laughs at the noise and he calls